Hello everyone, my name is Simadytha and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be playing some Plague Incorporated. So this is going to be a running series for Simadytha Plays where I try to beat all of the types of disease on Because I Suck. It's going to be normal difficulty, but if we complete them all on normal, maybe we'll have another series where we go through and try brutal or maybe even mega brutal. So let's get into it. So if anybody's watching and they want like one of the types of disease to be named something, please put it down in the comments and I might choose it. So let's get started with bacteria. Names are the hardest part. I'm gonna call it Link F. You know what? Come up with some better names, please. So bacteria is just kind of the all-in-all normal one. So, I don't know. Do you want to start? Switzerland, Central Europe area. I don't really know. Oh, well, we've done it now. That's where we have started. So let's do it. Link F in Central Europe. So, now we just kind of wait for a little bit. Gain up some points. We have a couple points now. I usually like to stick and go with a transmission first, so you can kind of spread the disease without kind of alerting the people, letting them know they even have it. So now that we have some points, I don't know, Central Europe. Let's pause for a second. Central Europe is... Where do you tell the stuff? What it is? Oh, over here. So they are cold, humid, and rich. So that rich poses a problem because they have antibiotics, and cold it's weird to have a cold and humid place, but I think maybe no, because it's cold and that's like a hot thing. It didn't really say it was rural, or I don't really know. Oh, don't know. I really don't know. Maybe because it's cold, we'll grab cold resistance. Yeah, let's do that. Because it's a cold place, we'll grab some cold resistance. And kind of hope. See, I don't like running it on the fastest speed because it overwhelms me. So we're just going to build up some points. Oh, I should have clicked that. I did not. And we'll kind of plan out what we want to do. So I always like going down water and getting chemically treated water because that, look, humid environments, and it kind of screws over, like, I think it would screw over richer countries because they kind of depend on they kind of depend on chemicals to treat their water. So medicine. So yeah, that's gonna be my next plan of action. So we're gonna get rid of antibiotics for Link F. See, now it's a little too slow. Boop. Okay, so we build up some points. Let's grab drug resistance. We're gonna just keep building up. This is the part that kind of... It's fun. Goldman Stanley, is that supposed to be Goldman Sachs? Catastrophic losses due to technical error in the random number generator. So, no. What do I want? let's grab our first couple things. So these I always love to grab first out of the symptoms tree, because they distrust others and makes them unlikely to seek treatment or cooperate. So I think that would slow down the chance of it getting discovered. Once your original country blasts up to almost 100% people being infected, that's when it really kind of, there's a chance that, not even a chance, it's like a guarantee it will be discovered at some point. So we're just gonna burn through the time with link F. Build up some points. I don't know, I'm having spazzy mouse movements today. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anemia? This one. Decrease in red blood cells. Lead to hypoxia in the organs. I don't know. This livestock always sits there. It's usually pretty cheap. And so I couldn't resist clicking on it. So people are being infected faster and faster. It spread to the Ukraine. It spread to, was that France? Yep. So somebody walked through Switzerland into France. Humid. Maybe we should work on water too. 17 points. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, so Poland and Germany. We're at 17 points. I was gonna say the European Union going down first. We're building up. Germany just had a big red tick there. France spreading through Europe, which means it's only a matter of time before it spreads to the United States, because people from the US and from Europe love to tourist back and forth. So I don't know, did we just get discovered? There we go. It's because when it really starts taking off in the initial country, that's when they find the disease usually. See how fast it's jumping up. So we got Russia and Turkey. And Central Europe started working on the cure. So it's maybe time we should build up some resistance to research speed. So we got all of the Balkans. Or the Balkans are going really fast. Ukraine just shot up like nobody's business. Poland just shot up. Germany and France are holding out. I think they're probably using the more advanced antibiotics. So they're having Link F Awareness Day. I think maybe to get some of the more urban regions, or maybe we should hold out so we can get drug resistance 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold out for drug resistance 2, which won't take that long. Just maybe one more red pop. There we go. Oh. A lot of things to click. So it's, weirdly enough, I don't know, it hasn't spread to overseas very much. So the Balkans, while being fully infected, just had heavy flooding. So their research took some damage and a couple people died. Russia, the European part of Russia is really escalating. Finally traveling on airplanes. Oh, we got Greenland and I didn't even notice. We're spreading the whole world. Germany shut down its airports. It's not gonna stop it. Not now. Let's do this, see if we can spread in some of the, maybe African or Middle Eastern regions. and we're really getting the world here. I think I'm gonna build up some, so the economy is slowing down. I think I'm gonna build up some temperature resists. One of the places in the mobile game for Plague Inc. that is like the, you know, the usual places that are hard to get, Greenland, Madagascar, and the islands of Oceania. I think that's how you say it. But those islands, and then Madagascar and Greenland. Another place that's not hard to infect, but usually takes so long to even get fully infected, is Canada. I don't know what Canada is doing, but they don't, you know, they don't get diseased very quickly. Usually the United States explodes like that. Like, I don't know if it, like, if they got it to DC, and because everybody in the United States, even though it's our capital, we like always travel there, especially if you live on the East Coast. That's like one of the places you visit like every so often. And maybe it hit DC. So the thing, what are they called? Who's running the... If we can check the world. So we have 27% of the world, 73% of the thing, and Germany is leading the research thing. So they started the planes going back and forth. I think we have to, because we have so many people infected, I think I'm gonna go up this way and head towards insanity, which makes it really hard to cure. Yeah. So let's wait until we have enough points for that, which I don't know what we just shot up in points. What do I want? Let's grab those. So the people dying are increasing very quickly. And global research is now focused on a cure. So Africa's kind of really holding out. So let's get some heat and some resistance to research. And maybe, I don't know, we'll see what we can do to really make this place implode. So internal hemorrhaging, which if I remember correctly, that kills very quickly, and I don't want that yet. So we're gonna get the base couple things, the base infectivity scales. So I think we have most of the islands over here except New Zealand, and I think we lost, guys. So we might have to try again next time, but I'm pretty sure we just lost unless we can get a freak bird that flies over to New Zealand and infects them. But other than that, New Zealand, Madagascar are completely uninfected, and both of those places have shut down their borders, which is really sad. It's always depressing, like getting so close. You got Greenland, which is usually one of the hardest to get. I did accidentally start in Central Europe, which is never a good... I'm not going to say never a good place to start, but it's not really the ideal. I would have liked to start maybe in like Saudi Arabia or Egypt, where it has a lot of travel and it's kind of centralized. So a lot of, like, Egypt has a lot of boat travel that goes out and a lot of airport travel. Central Europe doesn't even, in this game, the only place it has is land borders. So the only way we really got out to the world was after we had gathered significant disease in some of the surrounding areas. And that wasn't until a little bit later in the game, so that probably hurt us a little bit. So hopefully this has taught us a lesson. And the cure is like really close. It's actually complete. So next time we'll have to look out for the cure, which is really snuck up on me there. And we'll have to look out for places like New Zealand and Madagascar who didn't get infected. So I'd like to thank all you guys for watching. This is the start of a new series. I hope you guys like it. Please like, favorite, and subscribe. And I'll see you Thursday. Goodbye.